Hey folks, Kilty's here, Kilty's, oot in the boot. And I'm in a different boozer than usual. You normally see me, if I do videos, they tend to be in the Cask or the Telly or the Hole in the Wall in Liverpool. But no, I'm actually in a very special pub. This is the Farmer's Arms in Wallasey Village. And I was born in Wallasey Village. I was born just down the road, just down that way, down yonder that way. And my mother, big KILT-MAN, is still living down there. And we went and called for her before, and she wasn't in. Where the hell's my mum gone? So, whilst Janet, Mrs. KILT-MAN, has gone off to do some shopping, I went, screw that, drop me off at the pub. So I'm in what is one of my old locals when I was a teenager, living around here and going out, boozing and carousing, in the 80s. And I love this place. I do love it. I do come down here fairly often, but not as often as I should do, really. And but I'm in here right now, and it's a Sunday afternoon, and the smell of roast dinners, which is packed out around there. I mean, look, you can see this. Look at that. It's pretty much empty everywhere else, but because they're all eating dinners, and it's tormenting me. And you kind of got to. It's that popular. You've got to book your dinner, your lunch. So, but roasts, and I can smell mint sauce. Mint sauce, for God's sake, lamb and mint sauce. I can't tell you the last time I had that, and I'm really, I'm salivating. It's all like dripping down me a bit. This little scratchy little beard I've got going. On beards, I do love beards. I love them, but I'm a bit. They scratch me around here, around this neck of the woods, this neck of the neck. In fact, that little way the crevice is there. The hairs seem to grow inwards and they go cross purposes. And fuck me, it just drives me mad. Now, in the times when I've grown a full beard, when I'm going full on McCready from The Thing, Kurt Russell from The Thing, and I grow the big mountain man, bushy Grizzly Adams beard, you've got to get through about 2 weeks, slight exaggeration there, maybe a week of this, and then once it grows out, you're like, it's okay now. But it's getting through that stage, and I'm notorious for not being able to do it. So many times I've gone to be cosplay as McCready, and at the last minute I've gone fuck this, I cannot stand, fucking itchy, and I've raised it off. So I've had a little half mountain man beard, not quite the full effect. But anyway, I'm digressing something chronic here. This place is great, and as usual, Kilty is now drinking whiskey. Plenty. After a day on whiskey yesterday and every day preceding that on whiskey, I do begin to worry about the liver. Do I? Do I, hell? I don't worry about a damn fucking thing. And why should you? Look, if you're happy, you're happy. And I love the boozer. I know it's empty here right now. There was an entire crowd here who were waiting for the table. And it was nice to bit of bicker banter, and it was unusual to find that there was. I should have filmed it actually if I thought on, but you never know beforehand, do you? It's always hindsight's 2020. They were going why are you wearing a kilt? Is there some kind of special occasion? And I'm at the point now in life, because pretty much 99% of people that I encounter on the Wirral, in Merseyside in general, Lancashire, and all of North Wales know this guy. We've been out in mountains in North Wales only recently, and people have been climbing a mountain as well, and they've gone, KILT-MAN, hey, KILT-MAN, oh yeah. And it's like, Jesus Christ, how do you know me? But been in London as well. This was a couple of years ago. We were in London, and I got stopped on Oxford Street, the most crowded place on the frigging planet. Okay, people in New York are going to go, no, Oxford Street's nothing. Well, it's Christmas time. Oxford Street was rammed to hell and back. And someone just began to talk my arm, And I turned out and I was massively irate at the time anyway, because of the crowds and because of queuing up in shops, and we had the kids with us, and like, I was not in the mood at all. And this yanking at my arm, and I ignored it, like yanked again, I ignored it again, yanked again a bit more, and the elbow was going to go up and just, you know, I was about to do that. I thought, oh fuck you know. And I turned around and he went, KILT-MAN, KILT-MAN. I was like, didn't know him from Adam. I was like, who are you? You're right, yeah, I'm KILT-MAN. I'm wearing a kilt, yeah. Isn't it funny how when I'm somewhere different and someone goes, KILT-MAN? I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing a kilt. What's the problem with that? And they went, no, I know you. And I was like, as the crowd was kind of dispersed, I was like, oh God, yeah. They're from Liverpool. And I was like, oh, what are you doing down here? What are you doing? Oh, shopping for Christmas and all that kind of crap. Like, but it was just, you know, wherever you go, someone kind of knows it. Again, no, do forgive me if I'm looking in different parts of the screen. As many of you now know, I've got a whole new camera, and I think I've just found where I'm meant to look. There's the lens. So there. Ooh, that's kind of horrific, isn't it? Whoa, look at that. Imagine that in 3D. And so I think I'm looking in the right place now. Let me know if I'm not. But, you know, it's kind of keep my eyes central. And normally I'm pretty good at that, but the further away you go, the more your eyes tend to drift in. Oh, I don't know. I'm drinking whiskey, and I don't really care. But, you know, so drifted in here because my mum wasn't around, and the smell of roast Guinness is crucifying me right now. But there's a band playing again tonight in the Cask. Oh God, you know, I have been out. I mean, I go out all the time, as you know, and the amount of alcohol that slips down this non-stop, you know, yabby bullet is truly phenomenal. I shouldn't be standing. I'm not standing. I'm actually sitting down, of course. But I mean, I shouldn't be able to breathe. I should be dead, pickled. But I've lasted pretty well, and I'm still enjoying it stuff. So I did start this video with an intention of doing something perhaps sort of educational about this area and the boozers and why Wallasey is called Wallasey. And I've gone off on myriad tangents, but to finish off, there's a band playing tonight in the Cask again. Third night running of bands, first time that they've had bands since lockdown and all that, and it's been a rip-roaring success. It could be better, people are still, it's getting better, it's word of mouth, it's baby steps at the moment because obviously people are still afraid of lockdown, and we've had fucking torrential bloody rain as well. So things are now hopefully on the up and up. The weather's a bit better today. It's a bit better. It's kind of spitting, that horrible spitting rain where you think you can dodge the raindrops. But so another band on tonight, and I will be there again and give it loads. But it means I am getting completely, absolutely sozzled all the time. But didn't I always? See, the thing is, why I mention that is like Mrs. KILT-MAN kind of gives me loads about this now. Get out all the time. When my argument with her is like, when we first got together, we went out, we were drinking every day, every night, all the time. And so, what's your problem with that? I've never changed. I still go out drinking all the time, and you never. We've been married for like, oh shit, how long have we been married for? We got married in 1992. You guys work it out. Oh, fuck, that's terrible, isn't it? I don't remember. What's our coming anniversary? On October the 16th is when we got married. So I forgot. What's that anniversary? Oh, does it matter? It's okay. She doesn't watch these videos, so it doesn't really matter. But so what I'm saying is, like, I've been drinking all that time and I've never changed my attitude. I've always gone out, always drunk, and like, but she doesn't stop here now. Get on me case. Oh, you're spending too much, and your liver, and you well, you know, cheers what it is. And what it is this. Yeah, man. Yeah. But this place is fantastic. It's a lovely old school boozer, and we have another boozer up the road called the Lighthouse, which has massively been transformed in the last sort of 20 years, and then the last 10 years again. And it used to be great. It used to be like a kind of old sort of Tudor style, black and white. And like when I was a kid in the 80s, growing up around here, and we go to the Black Horse down the road, we come here, and then we go to the Lighthouse, and it was awesome. You had a little booze where you could cop off with girls and that, like, and it was fantastic. And then what you would do then, you move on to the pub called the Nelson with the girls you just copped off with, and you go up to Nelson, you'd have a few more drinks, and then you go up to the Telegraph, which is the Telegraph which I drink in all the time now. You've seen it on numerous videos, and you go in there. But that would be a staging post. That would be the point where you'd be like, where are we going after this? Are we going down New Brighton, which is the resort part of Wallasey, which is now becoming a huge mecca again. Massive cash injection, big, rejuvenation, and it is amazing. It is, and it's a lot more planned for it. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, mate. But then you decide New Brighton or Liverpool, because you could go either way. You could walk down the road to New Brighton, or get the bus right outside the Telegraph and go to Liverpool. So on the Friday night and Saturday night, that was what you kind of did. So with the girls you just bagged off with, you were, well, what's your fancy? If you were lucky, you didn't go anywhere other than back to ours. Oh, those good old ribald days of fun and frivolity, and a lot of muckiness. But there you go. So it's great to come back down here. The Lighthouse has changed massively. I don't like the Lighthouse now at all. It's just, I don't know. It's gone like, it looks like a Wetherspoons, but with a huge sort of front beer garden thing. And I just don't like it. I just don't like it, mate. So not asked. Don't go in there. Black Horse became Sheridan's now, which is good for food. But down here, down my old neck of the woods, the Farmer's Arms, here where we are right now. Ooh. Don't worry. Yeah. Say hello. Hello to the world. Look at that, what a great shirt. That's it. I wouldn't wear it as a kilt, but you have got, that is a plaid tartan. That is definitely, that's there.
You talked to someone in Scotland there?
No, this is going out to the world. This is massively huge. What's your name?
Pauline.
That's Pauline there. Peter, Pauline and Peter.
Hey, Pale
anniversary. Pale's 30 years anniversary. And that's why you're here. Yeah, that's what.
No, we heard you talking.
Oh, sorry.
30, I've been married since 19.
It's no weird. I did not even get on that at all. I was like, who's Pale? She's Pauline. Where's Pale? It's Pale's 30th anniversary. Is that what I've got now? Coming up this year.
30th.
Holy shit! Did you hear that?
Ours is 19. Ours is 20 next year. Got to buy some pills.
Oh my god! No, it is weird. I used to be so horribly romantic. I used to know all this sort of stuff. But obviously, you get kids. Listen to this. I'm terrible now. You get kids, and like things just change, don't they? And like you become set in your ways.
Yeah.
I was going on about the fact that I go out all the time.
I know, I did hear you.
Yeah. Oh no, you can't. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
See about the Lighthouse that's changed, hasn't it?
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? I don't like it at all in there now. I mean, it changed many years ago, and I didn't like it then.
Yeah.
Then it's changed since, and it kind of got nice for a while. And we took my mum out and my dad when he was alive for meals, and the food was great. And if you sat at the back, it was lovely, but it was massively like wild at the front. And no, don't get me wrong, I could be a bit of a wild swine myself, but no,
I like
But
it.
if I see, I will calm down.
This hasn't changed, has it? This
No,
is still
this has been great.
I used to drink it here about 30 years ago with my friend from Scotland.
Yeah.
She's coming down next
The
year.
Scots are everywhere, mate.
Days, so
Isn't it great? No, I do love it in here, and it's lovely and cheap for whiskies. Lovely and cheap.
I bought over there a bottle of Peroni and a large red, and it was £8.49.
Yeah, screw that.
Come on, and it was only house red, it wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, it's not special.
Not marvellous, no.
See what I mean?
I
And
don't know what the food was nice, I will say that though.
yeah. Well, the food was always. I don't think there was ever been a downturn in the quality of the food there, because everyone's always raved about it.
Nelly's gone down, personally. The Nelson's food, that's not as nice as it was
Well,
years ago.
I was saying about that. The Nelson was the one I was saying. That was the staging. No, hang on, no. We go there after going the Black Horse, then here, then the Lighthouse, then the Nelly, which was great in the old bit. In the 80s, it was great. Now the Nelson is like an IKEA showroom. It's all like lovely, cozy settees and bookshelves and potted plants, and it's just I don't get it. There's no where do you get together? At the bar and a big mobby and all that.
We've been told that the Sunday lunches are lovely, and that's why we've come from Upton. We got a bus to Park Station.
Upton. Now that's it. That's kind of going the other side a little bit.
We got the bus to Park Station, then we got the train to Grove Road.
Yeah. Grove Road Station's just that way.
Yeah, it's only 5 minutes.
You've got two stations here, Grove Road and Wallasey Village, and they are literally, you could spit from one platform to the other. So why the hell they've got the two of them, I've never known that. But anyway. So you guys, you're eating here today then, yeah? You're going to do that,
our lunch at 3 o'clock, we're booked in for, so.
Fantastic.
A couple of drinks and then.
A few beers.
Is right.
We're going to Southport on Wednesday and Thursday for our wedding anniversary. We've been married for 19 years this year. So.
Bravo, chaps. That's nothing compared to me though.
No.
As we've learned. Bloody hell.
We're 10 years behind you.
You are though, aren't you? Isn't that bizarre?
10 years, yeah.
No, I'm
We're going to Cuba next year for our 20th.
in Havana?
With my brother and sister-in-law. We got married in the Dominican. We had a joint wedding in the Dominican.
Wow.
So we're going to Cuba, Valadera next year for our anniversary.
That'll be awesome that. By the way, I got married in Jamaica.
Very nice.
When it was kind of rare to do it in those days. It was like it was the big thing. Everyone thought.
You get your holiday as well. Your
Well,
honeymoon all in
2
one.
weeks holiday,
Yeah.
and we didn't pay for it at all. My folks and the wife's folks paid for it all. So we got the 2 weeks holiday. We got married on the middle weekend, and it was perfect. So you got the weather, you've got luxury, you've got, as you say, you've got your honeymoon already wrapped into it.
And you had a good stand night.
We had one. Well, I had several. And we had several wedding dues when we came back. You know.
Yeah, we did. We had a big joint one.
Yeah.
And it's like a Legion club in Upton.
Yeah.
But it's gone now. It's actually a nursing home now.
No surprises there. Like.
So next year, my husband's been married before, so his son's 40.
What? What he realised is like, she was no good. There's better waiting for me. And what he did, well, he's still waiting, obviously, but in the meantime, he's got Pauline.
Right, come and kick you in the shins.
Oh, just because they're exposed. No, he's done well. Look,
We've been together for 34 years.
Christ,
His son was only 6 when I met him, and he's 40 next year.
bloody hell.
Yeah.
See, my son's only 20.
So he's going to Mexico in March for his 40th with his wife, his 2 children, and his mother-in-law and father-in-law.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
We can't do
So
both, so
you've all got a taste for the exotic, haven't you?
Yeah.
And the party element,
Yeah.
the carnival sort of aspect of things,
yeah.
which is wonderful, isn't it?
We went to a few years ago. We went to Phuket for pieces.
Written as Phuket.
6
Yeah.
years.
Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah. And that's lovely for the culture and that. I do like it there. I will go back there.
Yeah.
And when he was 50, I took him to Vegas.
Been Vegas.
Lovely
Vegas is.
isn't it?
How long were you in Vegas for?
Only there 7 days.
7 days.
Enough.
Did you hear that, folks? You've heard me gone about Vegas in the past. 7 days wasn't enough. I was working there, covering the CES conference, filming it, interviewing Panasonic and Sony and Sanyo and all the big wigs of technology and that. And we were filming it all for the 6-day CES conference. But we were staying there for a stupid amount of, I think, what was it, 17 or 18 days. It's a ridiculous amount of time. 17 or a weird sort of time scale. Well, once you've done the conference and then we get enjoying ourselves, Jesus Christ, no one. Americans don't go there for more than a night or a weekend at the most because it's too much.
Yeah.
It's like going to you don't stay in Blackpool for too long.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do it. It's just.
A weekend's enough, and it's two
But
or 3 days.
7 days. That's. I mean, that's a holiday, isn't it? Though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and you could probably fill those 7 days. Not just in the casinos. There are other things to go and do.
Loads. We went over the Grand Canyon on the.
Oh, yeah.
On the
helicopters.
You had to do that, didn't you?
They woke us up every morning. Those sleek black helicopters going past our bloody hotel. We were on the top floor, but we were the rickety hotel. We were the circus,
Yeah.
which is James Bond. Diamonds are forever,
We
but it's
stayed
off.
in, like,
It's
a
off the
hilltop.
strip, and it wobbles, and it's cold. It's drafty. It's
We stayed in the Hilton.
oh yeah,
The Hilton one.
yeah,
Which was,
gorgeous.
It never had it had a man-made bar, believe it or not. So we had to walk into. We went in some of the posh ones, like there's some posh ones. You know,
Sorry,
really, really
why the hell am I sitting down here? You know, because like.
And you're shouting.
I'm shouting, and these poor guys are shouting back down. Let's move a bit closer. You're going for a meal, aren't you? So
Yeah, it's fine.
So-
So what's your name then?
I'm Chris, but I'm known as. Come on,
Come on.
can't hear you. KILT-MAN. I'm known as KILT-MAN.
We should all wear the kilts.
I don't know. How did she work that bit out? I don't know. A mind reader, some kind of psychic. But yeah, Vegas was a fantastic place.
Yeah.
But
Did you go to that 3 month street where all the bands were on?
no, I don't.
We went there, it was brilliant. And you know, they had like
Oh, hang on, sorry, yeah.
cage with all the motorbikes in.
I'm sorry, I misheard what you said. Yeah, the original street.
Yeah.
God, we were
Brilliant, wasn't
we were
it?
warned off that so many times because that's where all the muggings and the
Yeah.
attacks
Yeah,
take
yeah,
place.
yeah.
But-
we got told to watch,
Yeah.
you know, like wear the bag that you can put over.
Well, the
you know,
Yanks
motorbike,
were.
yeah.
I know you're jingle jangling there a bit like,
Yeah.
but the Yanks were
Oh, we
bling
didn't.
so much,
No, we
and the obvious targets. You've got to look like you know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
Now,
Should have
I
been.
wasn't wearing a kilt in those days, but
Yeah.
I was a lot bigger. I was massively doing weights in those days.
Yeah.
So I was a rather larger bloke.
So they're not going to touch you, are they? Yeah. I know
Well,
what you're saying.
and I was with a Glaswegian ex-copper, and he was doing all the filming. I was doing the interviewing, and he was filming it all.
Yeah.
And but he was very nice. He was a Glaswegian teetotal. Phil, if you're watching this, what's that about?
Not
What's that
about,
about?
yeah.
What's that about? And he's a great guy, but I was the one who was going out and getting laughed all the time. Like, so we do,
That'd be me and him.
but that'd be great. Well, our team up that wouldn't have worked because we'd film all day long and then do all his interviews. Then we'd go back to the hotel, and what he would do, he'd edit it all together and upload it to the site. And but while he was doing that, I'd be saying like,
So
and
you were the
he
piss
wouldn't- he
heads
would-
and
he
he was the
wouldn't go. He
worker.
wouldn't go out. He wouldn't go out. He'd go for a meal.
Yeah.
Like I'd just go
But
out. I
maybe
was
still
drinking
good fun.
24/7.
Maybe he was still good fun, wasn't he?
That was
Yeah,
great lad.
yeah.
Because what I was going to say was like, what you can't stay in like Vegas for more. But you did 7 days, which I if I wore a cap, I would doff it to him now because after the 6 days of filming, in fact, halfway through that, I was sick of Vegas, sick of it, and I just wanted to get out
The
and
meals
explore.
are too big, aren't they? We were sharing the meal.
Can a meal be too big?
Yeah. We were sharing one, obviously, because everywhere, because you know what the Yanks are like, they've got big appetites. And my cousin